We are here. Second doubleheader of the day is going to get started here with the first pitch imminent. Your pitcher on the mound is going to be the tall lefty Oliver Lang. Leadoff batter for the Llamas is number 16, Aiden Mcmurdo. As he watches a strike there on the outside corner. Beautiful spot there from Lang. Good pitch there from Lang. Is going to get a strikeout here to start the game for him. And that'll bring up number 13, Leo Furlong. So as I said, Lang on the mound here for the P-Dogs, and the catcher is going to be Dean Pettyjohn from Yakima Valley. Going to watch ball one on the inside corner. Line drive down the left field line. Going to be right on the line, so he's going to get a double down the line right here. And Furlong is able to head into second. He sees an errant throw, looks to maybe turn the corner, but smart enough to go back. As a good piece is able to get around there on the fastball from the tall lefty. Drives it down the left field line, literally lands on the line there. And so you're going to have a one-out double for Furlong. So the batter is going to be Caden Loop here from Tacoma College. Ball one's going to be up high. Pitch gets between Pettyjohn's legs. So it's going to be a pass ball that allows Furlong to be able to move to second. Or sorry, move to third. And Loop will have a 2-0 count coming his way. Good spot to be able to try and see a little bit of that velo fastball and jump over it and get a good barrel on it. Tries to find it right there, but fouls it backwards. Good pitch on the outside corner right there. Loop swings through it. Evens the count out at 2s. Oof. Fastball gets inside. No, it's going to hit Loop, so it's going to be a dead ball. He'll reach first there on the hit by pitch, and it sends Furlong back to third, so actually works in the favor there of Lang. That's going to bring up Connor Beatty here for the Llamas, a chance to be able to take a lead early in the game. Good pitch on the outside corner. So first pitch strike. for you. Good pitch again on the outside corner. Beautiful spot, back to back. Beatty just has to fight that one off. Ooh, good play over there in the dugout. Nice little barehanded catch right over the fence. But Lane gets the fastball by him a little bit. Just has to foul it off over into the third base side. Stays alive. Lane could really use either a punch out or a ground ball right here. He's going to catch Loop over there. A little bit in between first and second. The throw is going to be off by Pettyjohn, though. Luckily, Castler is able to knock it down and keep it in the infield and not allow Furlong to score on that. Ball's going to be in the dirt. Pettyjohn's going to hold on there, not make the throw. So it'll be a stolen base there for Loop. Ball's going to be on the outside corner, so a 3-2 count. Ground ball there to second base, so that would have been his ground ball double play, but unfortunately, the stolen base by Loop takes that out of the equation, so it's going to score a run. Does get his second out. So that's going to bring up Reese Shioji. And so Shioji up with 2 outs, runner on third there, trying to see if he can score this additional run. Woo! A little up and in there. Ground ball there to shortstop. It's going to be fielded cleanly. And Kondo is able to make the throw across, get the third out. So Llama is able to grab one in the top half. Looking to respond here in the bottom half of the Prairie Dogs as they'll be coming up. So leadoff batter here for the P-Dogs is going to be Jonathan Prescott. He's going up against Dominic Gray on the starting pitcher for the Llamas from Everett Community College. Go Trojans. Prescott's going to foul one off over the right field roof. Or I guess the right side roof. Right field roof is going to be a home run. Right side roof. So Prescott stays alive there with the 1-2 foul ball. Yeah. And strike three swinging there for Gray. So a beautiful pitch on the outside corner is going to get Prescott. And that'll bring up Elijah Tanner here for the Prairie Dogs. Elijah playing center field again for them. Good speed, good glove, good arm. Pretty solid all-around player. For once. So Tanner watches the ball to even things up, 1-2. Looks for the slider on the outside corner, and it gets enough bend to be able to come back and catch the black. So a beautiful pitch right there for a looking strike three. As Gray sits down the first two runners, or first two batters he sees. And that'll bring up Kyler Bacon. Bacon with a triple in last night's game. Tries the outside corner once again, but just a little too far outside. Actually had a little bit of run on the pitch if he would have thrown a four seam right there. Or just didn't have run. It could still be his four seam with natural run on it, I guess. But it looked like it was going to be good right there on the outside corner and just kind of ran away from him there. Might have a blister on the edge of his fingers here. Those literally one of the worst spots to get a blister there is at the edge of the finger, because you're going to feel it every single time on the seams as you're throwing. All sorts of absolute uncomfortable spots there. As a pitcher, the good spot right there. The health of the tip of your fingers is the most important thing, I guess so to say. Shout out Trevor Bauer. Watch out for those drone blades. And I guess at this point in time, too, lawsuits. As Baker's going to draw a walk there, so he'll head on to first with 2 outs. And that'll bring up the 4-hitter here for the P-Dogs. And Hunter Klingelhofer. Klingelhofer from Georgetown College. Miller's going to try and see if he can get the back door over at first. Not able to do so. Bacon back in time. But good idea there as the pitch led him to stand up right there. Open lane to first. Might as well let it fly, huh? So slider once again not able to cut the corner enough to be able to get inside. Bounces off of Miller right there. Allows for Bacon to get to second base. So now runner in scoring position with 2 outs. P-Dogs looking to see if maybe they can answer the call and tie the game up here. So it looks like Gray's hand really starting to bother him, as ever since he kind of looked at it and had the coach come out to him, hasn't been able to throw a strike yet, as he has a 3-0 count here to Klingelhofer. And it stays up once again, so there's ball 4, a 4-pitch walk for him. And sure enough, that's what he's going to do. Looks in the dugout and motions to him and gives him a little bit of a shake. So I think we're going to have to go and get Gray. Doesn't seem to be very happy with it either. So I would not be surprised to see that be the end of the day for Gray right there. Sure enough, I'm sure that's probably what it is a blister on the edge of the finger or some kind of cut or something. And I mean, literally, like if you've got no feel at the tip of your finger, you've got no feel for your pitches. So we'll see what happens here. New pitcher on here for the Llamas is going to be Reese Chioji. Comes in for, I think we had a blister or some kind of cut on the end of the hand for Gray. just not able to pitch through it. Tried as hard as he could, but wasn't able to. Just couldn't get a grip for the pitches. So he comes on and is going to have a 1-1 count now. 2-1 count. 3-1 count. So that's going to be a walk here on Shioji's first at bat. It's a tough place for Shioji to be, as wasn't ready to go. Injury has to force him out there, so he gets time. But I mean, you don't get to go through your normal warm up. You don't get to go through your normal routine in the bullpen and everything. So gonna have to kind of just baptism by fire here and figure it out as he goes. You do have you do have 2 outs though on the board, so at least he's going to be able to figure that out as he delivers a first pitch ball there. That'll be a strike though, so he's going to go and get it 1-1. And here's what we're talking about a lot of times with those pitchers. Sometimes it just takes 1 strike to get locked back in, figure everything out, and to be able to repeat from there. And sure enough, he repeats the same pitch even as Kondo, the shortstop, is up. Gets back-to-back looking breaking balls, so we'll see if he goes back to the well one more time or tries to blow the fastball by. And he goes to the well. He's able to get Kondo reaching out for it. And you're going to get the Portowski brothers over there. Austin comes down with it, and so that's going to be the 3rd out. Shioji leaves them stranded there with the bases loaded, so a fantastic job for him to come in and be able to figure things out. So Taiki Kondo is going to be the hitter here for the Llamas. So Kondo comes out, takes 2 big hacks to start. Both foul balls straight back. Good offer there, the 0-2 in the dirt, seeing if you could maybe get Kondo to chase. He's going to get a blooper down the right field line. It's going to land in front of Prescott out there. So a good 2-strike swing and approach. He's able to fight the pitch off and just throw it into right field, and he gets a single out of it. So beautifully done there with 2 strikes from Kondo. So this will bring up the extra hitter for the day, number 24, Colby Phelps. Swings through that pitch. Good, healthy hack there. So I would say so far in these two at-bats, Kondo and Phelps are getting their money's worth on their hacks. It's like when I go out golfing. Swings through strike two there. All of you that go out and shoot 72s and 75s, you aren't getting your money's worth, dog. You got to go out there and shoot the 120s, and I'm getting the hacks in for the money I'm paying to pay 18. So joke's on all of you out there. Doubling the hacks. I'm paying half the price per swing than you guys are. Come on. Yeah. No, I don't think I've got a swing and miss to my name yet. Yet. Does a chunk in front of the ball count as a swing and miss though? No. Okay, so early in my career, I've had a couple of swing and misses then, but I at least made contact with the ground. Good pitch there on the outside corner, just outside. That is gonna make a 3-2 count. Good pitch right there. Phelps fouls it straight back, stays alive in the 3-2 count. Strike three swinging. The back door at first is going to be late, though. So you're looking for the strike him out, throw him out, or pick him out. I don't know if it's in the strike him out. I mean, it's a throw him out, but not a caught stealing. So, hey, either way, they were looking for the double play there. Not able to get it, though. He will get the first strikeout, though, swinging, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Blake Portowski. Good pitch there on the outside corner. Lang has really been able to pound that outside corner on the righties so far. As the ball's going to get off of Pettyjohn's glove, which is going to allow for Kondo to move up on the passed ball. Fun fact about Blake Portowski, he actually talked to us before the game and specifically requested that we don't play a walk-up song for his first AB. So we were able to hold true to that. The man on the aux was able to make sure that that happens, and so now that we got that request for him, we'll play one the rest of the time for him. It, so Lang comes inside twice. It's going to get away. Oh, Kondo's going to get caught in the middle. Oh, no! Lang didn't realize that Pettyjohn was making the throw to second to be able to backdoor Kondo as he got stuck in between the bases. And that would be the only unfortunate part about being 6'6", because he thought he was throwing it to his head right there, but he was really throwing it to second. See, us short people in the world would know that that's over our head, and it's golden. You got a ground ball to third base there. He's going to be able to look Kondo back. The throw across is going to be in plenty enough time to be able to get Portowski over there. Nice hands. So that'll bring up Blake's brother, Austin Portowski. Both the Portowski brothers played Olympic college. You're going to get ball one there low. Swings through there. Foul ball straight back, all lower half of the ball there on that connection. As Pertalski's going to be able to get a bleeder into right field. Condo's going to get the stop sign around third. Wisely done as the throw is on target there from Jonathan Prescott. So now we got runners on first and third with 2 outs. Good piece of hitting there from Pertalski to be able to keep the train moving here for the Llamas. And that's going to bring up the catcher, number 1, Gage Miller. Miller takes a healthy hack at that one too. So Llamas are just getting their work in here. Getting nice and loose. Loosening up on the first ABs of the day. Fouls one straight back. It gets up and over the roof here. So immediately goes to an 0-2 count. O2 pitch is going to be upstairs, so possibly setting up the breaking ball down low here. Changing some eye levels with that fastball up high. Runner's going to go. He's going to swing through right there, so it'll be strike 3. Doesn't matter on the runner as he's able to get the third out there at the plate. So he leaves runners at first and third, puts a goose egg up on the board, and we'll head to the bottom of the second inning with the score. Llamas 1, Prairie Dogs nothing. So leadoff batter here for the P Dogs in the bottom half of the second is the first baseman, Nathan Kassler. Kassler, just like Will Brandt from the first doubleheader today, a Linfield Wildcat. And he's going to wear a pitch right there off of the elbow. So he'll reach first base as the free pass there. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Alex Swaney. Swaney from Wenatchee Valley. So quite a few Wenatchee Valley players here in the league in general as he watches ball one inside. As I know it was one of the 2 teams. I'm pretty sure it was the Salamanders. Yes, the Salamanders have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Wenatchee Valley players on their team. And so Swaney is also joined by Kyler Bacon on the Prairie Dogs. So at least 8 in the CCL already from Wenatchee Valley as he watches ball 2 upstairs. Be interesting. I think I'm going to go through and make a tally as a trivia question one day, what school is most represented in the CCL? I think I've got 3 on the top of my head that I think could be close. This ball comes inside right there, and so Shioji hit by pitch for the first batter, 4-pitch walk there. Got to be able to lock back in here and see if he can go and challenge the strike zone, as you're going to have the catcher Dean Pettyjohn up for the Prairie Dogs. There he goes, locks back in, so first pitch strike here to Pettyjohn. Foul ball straight back, so, oh man! Hits off the roof there a little bit, and luckily Dominic Gray was paying attention down there as he's up, I think looking at his finger up in the stands. Just about comes down and hits him on top of the noggin down there. The good old noggin. Good pitch. Base is occupied, so Pettyjohn's going to go down swinging right there. Fantastic pick from Shioji. And that'll get his first out of the inning. And that strikeout will bring up the extra hitter, Caden Baker. Baker fouls one off into... Where'd that hit? Did that get up and over? Or did that stay in play? Oh my goodness. Okay, so it stayed in play, but no play made on it there. So it's going to be a foul ball. I was waiting for it to hit the roof, never heard it, and was confused. Shioji comes straight back from the 4-pitch walk, is able to attack batters after that, so he draws his second 0-2 count afterwards. As Baker fouls one square back into the backstop. And he's going to get a soft fly ball over first base. It's probably going to be an infield fly anyways. And so the batter is out, but runners are more than welcome to advance at their own expense there. So the batter does get called out, and then you play it just like a normal play. If they would have caught it there, they would have had to have tagged up and gone. But since there was no catch on the play, they're able to advance and get to second and third. So and then you're going to get a base knock there from Jonathan Prescott. So he's going to get one home. Second one's going to come in. Throw is going to be cut off. So Prescott with a 2 RBI, 2-out single puts the P-Dogs not only back into the game, but grabs a lead there in the bottom half of the second. So Tanner comes up, pop fly down the first baseline. Blake Portowski comes down with it, and that'll be the third out of the inning. So before that is made, though, Prairie Dogs are able to get 2 runs, grab a lead, and we'll head into the third inning with the score: Llamas 1, Prairie Dogs 2. Lang is going to see the top of the lineup here in the third inning, and Aiden Mcmurdo. So 2-0 count here to start his at-bat. And Llamas are looking to possibly try and get runs back here as they let up 2 in the bottom of the second. And P-Dogs were able to grab the lead. McMurdo watches ball 3 inside. So looking for one pitch that he's able to put himself in the scoring position with. Or to score himself with. That works too. Bounce pass. And that'll be ball 4. McMurdo's going to see if maybe the ball got away far enough from Pettyjohn to be able to get second, but it's not going to be the case. So a 4-pitch walk there issued to McMurdo to start it off. Watches ball 1 up high. Ball 2 up high, so that's 6 in a row here for Lang. He's got to be able to refocus in here. And there it is on the outside corner, so a good spot right there to live as a pitcher. And it'll be that situation again where gets a strike after struggling to find the zone a little bit. Got to repeat everything here, get back into the fundamentals, and see if he can go and attack the zone. Able to do so as he gets the inside corner now. Comes back and gets to a 2-2 count. Foul ball goes up into the stands. Doesn't get to the... Oh, we almost had a good play in there in the stands. But unfortunately, the barehanded catch not quite able to be pulled off. And now I think they actually lost the ball somehow. Ah, there we go. We found it. I was like, what is going on? So he's going to get ball 3 up high. Full count now to Furlong, the shortstop. Runner's going to go. You're going to get a line drive. Caught at shortstop. Plenty of time to be able to get the hit and run turned into a double play. So that's huge for Lang to be able to not only get 1, but 2 on that absolute barrel there from Furlong. And so to let him settle in a little bit more and see if he can make use of it here and go and attack the strike zone with 2 outs and Caden Loop stepping up. Oh boy, and Caden Loop, deep fly to left field, going, gone! Caden Loop, big fly, his second one of the CCL, and absolutely jumped all over that fastball. A no-doubter off the bat. So congratulations, Caden Loop. You're now in the lead with Colby Caro with 2 on the season and just absolutely obliterated out to left field. There's a souvenir for a little leaguer over there. So, wow, not a doubt off of the bat. Shot heard around Grays Harbor there. You could tell it was barrel from the sound and barrel from the reaction of Loop after he hit it. I think he knew he got all of it there too. And so Beatty comes out, fouls one down the first or third baseline, evens things up at a 1-1 count. Beatty fouls one off, and it'll make it a 2-2 count. Deuce is wild on the board. Man, that ball was just absolutely crushed. Good pitch there from Lang. Good response after the home run to be able to get Beatty swinging. But they will be able to tie the game up there on the big fly from Caden Loop. And you'll have a 2-2 game heading into the bottom of the third. So the leadoff batter here for the Prairie Dogs is going to be the right fielder from Wenatchee Valley, Kyler Bacon. Bacon seeing the third inning of relief, right? Because Shoji had to come on in the first inning for the Llamas pitcher. So this will be technically into the third inning of relief work here for Shioji. And once again, like we talked about, didn't get his full warm-up, didn't get a routine, didn't get anything. Really had to go in there cold turkey. So probably not going to be a huge and long appearance here for him. Or it could be, based upon pitching that is scheduled for the day and everything. But definitely has to get locked in here as you're going to get a fly ball into right center. Looks like Kondo's got a beat on it, and sure enough, he is able to come up with it. Good jump off the bat, being able to get there and read that slice. And so first out of the inning recorded there, and that'll bring up Hunter Klingelhofer. Curveball from Shioji, just short of the plate right there. A little too much drop on it. He's going to look at the outside corner and hits it right there. Beautiful spot to be, especially after the curveball kind of freezes Klingelhofer. Swings through what appears to, I think it was an elevated changeup. Not recommended there to elevate your changeup, but hey, worked in that situation. Comes back with the curveball, and it's going to be a ground ball up the middle. Throw across is going to be in plenty of time, so the second out recorded there as Furlong makes a good play on the run. Shioji looking to try and see if he can make quick work here of the Prairie Dogs after the big inning from them in the top half with the home run from Loop to tie things back up. And that'll bring up the catcher, number 9, Tam Bellafuel. Sorry, not catching today. Has been in catching duties, but I believe is in the extra hitter role. I'll get it correct this time. Playing third base today. Oh, finds the one metal piece, I think, in the whole stadium. I'm not sure where that hit, but that was definitely a metal sound up there. It must have hit a bracket on one of the wooden beams or something. Ah, gotcha. Ooh, a good piece down the third baseline. Loop is there in plenty of time, though, and a strong throw to second base. So cuts Bellafield down to just a single as he's able to get there and cut that ground ball off pretty quickly. But another 2-out hit here in the game. As that's going to bring up the shortstop, number 6, Kondo. You're going to get a runner going. The throw down's not going to be in time. Miller might have had a chance, but pretty hard play to go that way and have to try and spin and make a throw. And so it gets up the line a little bit there. Knocked down by Furlong, though, so it doesn't allow Bellafield to get the third. So Kondo will have a 2-0 count here with 2 outs on the board. Base knock should be able to score Bellafield. Good pitch there on the outside corner, just misses for 3-0. And so he'll get the strike there on 3-1. Must be just low there on that pitch, and that'll be a walk issued to Kondo. Creates runners on first and second. Still 2 outs here. And Nathan Kassler up to the plate. Opportunity to go and capture lead back here for the Prairie Dogs. So Kassler watches ball 1 on the outside corner. Good curveball, is able to bust back over the plate for strike 1. Swings through the curveball there, so a beautiful pitch again from Shioji. Gets Kassler out in front, and will get to him 1-2 count. You're going to get a ground ball to Portowski at second, throws it over to Portowski at first, and they'll get the third out there of the inning. So Shioji strands some runners there, and we're going to stay at a tied ball game heading into the 4th. So leadoff batter here for the Llamas is going to be Reese Shioji. Shioji looking to help himself out. Started in that extra hitter role, but after the finger injury to Dominic Gray, had to come in and pitch. So is now pitching and hitting. Lang tries the outside corner there and just barely misses, so it's going to be a 2-0 count. But Lang has all the building blocks to him, a lot of good stuff, good frame, good build, as Shioji just misses that fly ball. It's going to be able to be caught there in left field. As I was saying, a lot of tools here to Lang's repertoire. Just seems like it's going to be a little bit of trying to figure out how to go get those first pitch strikes and continue to pound the zone. As we talk about outings needing to keep down strikes, keep down pitch counts and everything. As already here in the fourth inning, Lang is up to 65 pitches here. You love the friendly banter there. I think Taiki thought he was going to be able to park that puppy. Got an extra little grunt to it, and sure enough, to give him some extra motivation, his teammates gave him a nice little grunt to go along with it too. But I love seeing personalities of different players come out here in this league. Good spot there on the outside corner. Kondo has to foul it up and over. Oh, actually puts it down onto the roof as I can hear it up there. It's going to be a foul ball. Another foul ball is going to be able to keep Kondo alive here. And so Taiki able to battle off another two-pitch offer or two-strike offer there. Just continuing to fight to stay alive. And he's going to get a blooper into shallow right field. Swaney goes out and makes the catch. So good extended at bat, especially after getting 2 strikes on him for Kondo, but not able to cap it off with a base knock. And so that'll bring up the extra hitter, Colby Phelps. Bounce pass. A little too much dirt there on that pitch. Bounces in front of the mat there and actually kicks off the front of the mat and goes up and over the catcher. So a 2-0 count here to Phelps. Good pitch there. I think goes off the end of the bat by Phelps, but just strong enough to be able to throw it into right field. Didn't sound like it was complete barrel, but a good piece of hitting to be able to be strong enough to get a base knock out of it. So a 2-out single there for the Llamas, and it'll bring up the first baseman, Blake Portowski. Good spot on the outside corner. Gets off the end of the bat again. Thrown into center field, but going to be able to be gloved there. And that'll be the 3rd out of the inning. So Lang once again puts up another goose egg here for the Prairie Dogs. And it's going to head us into the bottom of the fourth, still staying tied up, everybody at 2. This is it. So Alex Swaney will step up to the plate here with Shioji still on the mound for the Llamas, doing a good job here for him, especially after having to come in after the injury in the first, so is able to work into the fourth here. Curveball has a little too much bite. Gets outside there. Going to get a ground ball up the middle. It's going to be fielded by Furlong. Throw across in time to be able to make the 6-3. So a good play there at shortstop, able to come and cut that ball off and make a good play for Shioji. And that's going to bring up the catcher, number 20, Dean Pettyjohn. Good pitch there on the outside corner, so Shioji gets to a 1-1 count here on Pettyjohn. Swings through the elevated fastball right there, so 1-2. Shioji in the driver's seat here. Fastball inside, gets away from Shioji a little bit, so now full count here to Pettyjohn. Good curveball is going to get Pettyjohn going down looking. So the big looper freezes him on that one. It's going to be strike 3 to get the second out of the inning. Hey. The ground ball to Mcmurdo, throw across, going to be strong, plenty of time. So Shioji goes in order there, sits them down, and we'll head to the bottom of the 5th inning with your score still at 2s. So laying on here for his 5th inning of work. He'll face the second baseman, Austin Portowski. Portowski chases the fastball up high. Ball in the outside corner. So you got 2-2 count here to Portowski, the second baseman. Good pitch in the inside corner. Not quite enough, though, as it's going to be ball 3, so full count. Lang thought he had it there, but not quite enough of the black right there for it to be strike 3. And so he's going to foul a ball. Cue ball right at the on-deck batter, Miller. Yeah, how'd that feel? We got Logan Brand up here for him. The Sea Turtles took a ball right off the foot. Was it the foot? Right off. Did you even feel it? Just adrenaline out the wahoo, so didn't even... I like it. Unfazed. Unfazed. I will say, though, if you would have got your foot out of the way, they would have been able to make a play on it, but... We're solid. No bruise or anything, as you're going to get the 3-2 pitch. Swinging strike 3 right there from Portowski. So a nice little two-seam off the outside corner. Fell away from the barrel. And that'll be the first out of the inning for Lang. So the catcher, Gage Miller, up here for the Llamas. He's going to get strike 1 there on the inside corner. It's a pretty deadly two-seam, honestly, coming from the left side. There's a lot of those righties thinking that it's going to come in way inside and it just cuts over the plate. Oh, Elton John in appearance now. Good pitch there from Lang again. Oof. Tries the outside corner, not quite able to get it there. Good offer, though, trying to see if he could get Miller to swing at it, but you're going to get a 1-2 count. So 2-2 now. Strike 3 swinging again. Lang able to get the second out of the inning there via the strikeout. So possibility of the punchy now on the table for him. Yeah, that's fine. So 3-1 here to McMurdo. Ground ball to shortstop is going to be fielded cleanly to throw across in time. So a clean 1-2-3 inning there from Lang is going to take us in to the bottom of the fifth with the score still 2-2. That's like rape. If she's laying down, don't let him lick his vagina. Or her vagina. Look at that. So another breaking ball strike there from Shioji. Seems to start to go and lean on that a little bit more than his fastball. And some days that is how it is. Some days you just got a better feel for your off speed, and that's going to be your primary pitch going forward. As you're going to get, another harbor off here. So you're going to get the check swing foul ball from Prescott. As you got Jonathan Prescott and Reese Shioji, both from Grays Harbor here. Curveball in the inside corner catches enough of the black right there for a looking strike three. Phenomenal pitch from Shioji. So Elijah Tanner now up for the Prairie Dogs. Good break again. So Shioji really starting to lean on that breaking ball. That's a strike. Good pitch there. Ground ball. Third base at McMurdo. Kicks off the heel of his glove and is going to go right behind him. It's going to be a tough throw across, especially with the speedy Tanner. I think we're going to give it a hit. That's a tough play over there in the corner. I think Tanner's got the speed to be able to lay that out anyways. So the swing on the high fastball, not able to connect with it as Bacon. Snap throw to first, going to be late also. Now you got a 1-1 count here. Runner's going to go. Ball's in the dirt, and Miller's not able to get a clean scoop off of it. So Tanner's going to be able to swipe second easily there. Ball gets off the glove there of Miller, so it's going to allow Tanner to move up to third now. Good pitch right there to be able to get even at 3-2. So Shioji's looking for a big out here on Bacon. Something that's not going to allow the runner to advance on it. And that'll do a job as the strike three swinging. But it's going to be a drop third strike. Miller's going to have to get it down the first. And he's going to be able to bang him right there. And so it's going to be a drop third strike. He throws him out at first base. Just a bang play right at first. And that's going to be out number 2. Tanner not. So you're going to have 2 outs on the board with Klingelhofer up. Looks at strike 1 across the plate. Goes to 1-1. Good pitch there from Shioji. Gets 2 strikes. So once again, looking for a big out right here to be able to leave Tanner at third. He's going to get a chopper down the third baseline, but it's going to go foul. Thought Tanner for a second was going to touch the ball there as he was running down. Yeah. So Shioji has been pretty solid here still. Coming in on the first inning, working into the 5th now. Big curveball swinging strike 3 right there. So strands Tanner at third base and keeps the game tied up. We're not at 2-2 here heading to the 6th inning.
Seventh inning stretch is right. Some, cat camels in, some pigeons, wall hit flips or mobilization.
Whatever. Leading off for the Llamas is going to be the shortstop, Leo Furlong, and a new pitcher in for the Prairie Dogs is going to be Isaac Blanco. So Blanco able to stay back normally on the Salamanders, as you can actually see. I think he's actually wearing the Salamander stirrups and hat still. But Prairie Dogs need a little bit of help. They had a couple of people who weren't able to make it today and need some help in the doubleheader with pitching. And so Blanco's going to stay back and help out with that. And I think actually Cam Erickson's staying back too. And so Blanco's going to issue a 4-pitch walk there. Leadoff runner is going to get on. And that'll bring up Caden Loop. Loop, last at bat, had the absolutely clobbered home run. So I think the check swing actually was a foul ball there. Must have hit right off the knob of the bat. So ground ball back to Blanco is going to get to second for one. Off to the backside, but not able to get it as Loop gets down the line pretty well. And so just one there on the ground ball. And Loop will reach on the fielder's choice. So 1-1 count here. the the ball came down off the roof and almost hit the umpire guy sitting over there. He's yelling him that you gotta warn me mid pitch. So you got a 2-1 count here to Beatty. And runner's gonna go. A little bit of a delayed steal actually. So now a 3-1 count here. So walk there to Beatty is going to put a runner on first and second now for the Llamas with one out. So good pitch there from Blanco. Ooh, a little bit of a pitcher's duel here. Not the traditional one that you see, but you're going to have Blanco throw into the pitcher for the Llamas currently. And Reese Shioji looks at ball one up top. Ooh, and so Shioji gets a handle on one, but it looks like it's going to hook foul down the left field line. Hits off of the fence over behind the bullpen right there, so being able to straighten that one out could possibly spell for a 3-run lead there for the Llamas. Jumped all over that one, but unfortunately just a hair out in front. And that's going to make a 1-2 count now here to Shioji. And so the Ephus pitch not able to drop enough right there, and it's going to create for a full count. Blanco used that to his advantage last game. He's going to get a swinging strike 3 there on Shioji. Was looking for all of it right there and came up with none of it. So 2 outs now on the board. And that will bring up Taiki Kondo, the center fielder here. Based upon the air drums that were being played heading into the box, Kondo's a big fan of the Snoop Dio Double G, but you're going to get a throw to third in there in plenty of time, so tries to advance on the dirt ball, but Loop's going to be thrown out at third, so the threat is eliminated right there, and we'll head into the seventh, the bottom of the 6th inning. There we go, I got it right one time, with the score still 2-2. Yoji back on here for the bottom of the 6th inning. And he'll face the third baseman, Tam Bellafuel. Bellafield with the fly ball down the right field line, but it's going to hook into foul territory. Get down up into the stands up there. Good curveball is going to get a high pop fly in the middle of the field. Furlong's going to be able to take it, and it's going to be out number 1 there for the Llamas. So Shioji gets up to an 0-1 count. Looks for the corner again, but it's going to be 1-1 now. The batter is going to be the shortstop Kondo from the Prairie Dogs. So I think I actually possibly maybe we had a sub at some point in time, or maybe I just read the lineup wrong, but that's actually Cam Ferrari there on first base. As Ferrari's going to draw the 4-pitch walk.
So
And ground ball to the first base side. Portowski able to get a glove on it, but it goes foul anyways. So the batter is going to be Castler, the first baseman here for the Prairie Dogs. Good matchup with the lefty v righty. Good spot on the outside corner again. Shioji really starting to spot up the corners. You're going to get a shallow fly ball to left field. Furlong's able to go back and make the catch. So good play by the shortstop to turn and burn and go find that thing. And that'll be the second out of the inning. And I'm not even sure what it is, but I've got a really good smell going on right here. And from the excitement that I hear in the voice coming in between bites from the 2-year-old sitting behind me, I think we've got a good dinner going on back here. In fact, I'm pretty sure Squish is begging for more food. As you're going to get Swaney, fly ball to right field. It's going to drop in front of Beatty out there, so he's able to just get it in. Ball gets bobbled a little bit there on fielding it. Goes off of Swaney there at second base. Almost gives enough room for Prairie to be able to score there on it, but you're going to get a single, and then Swaney able to get to second on the throw. Prairie over to third. 2 outs on the board, so Pettyjohn up with a chance to go and grab a lead here for the Prairie Dogs. And so Shioji looking for out number 3 here. Don't know if I've seen movement down in the bullpen yet for the Llamas. And correction, I've just been informed that somebody was out there. No movement. No movement in the bullpen. I did see a little bit of movement down in the bullpen for the Prairie Dogs, so we'll see how long of a leash Blanco has, especially having thrown earlier today. As Shioji's able to hit the outside corner for strike 1. Good piece right there. It's going to go in the right field, but not enough of it to be able to get away from Beatty. So Beatty makes the catch, strands 2 runners at second and third, and we're going to send Blanco back out here, and he'll pitch the top of the 7th inning with the game still knotted up at 2s. So after the caught stealing at third by Loop to end the last half inning, you'll have the leadoff batter in Kondo. Kondo's going to get a ground ball to third, gobbled up by Bellafield to throw across in plenty of time, being able to get one pitch, one out there for Blanco. So he's going to spike it a little bit early. Just a bit shallow there. And he's going to be short again, so Blanco looking to try and go and grab a strike here and move it to 2-1. Got to make the adjustment here as back-to-back get in the dirt in front of the plate / turf from the mat that we have down.
Surprised the turf is still right out down there.
And
For the shade, it's not.
we just kind of kept the turf there to keep that box intact. As you're going to see a ball forward delivered up high. And that'll bring up Blake Portowski here. One out. Phelps now on first. Blanco getting a little bit around the zone now, wants to be able to focus back in, find the mechanics, lock back in, and find one strike and then start to repeat from there. There's going to be the strike, so now the job is to continue to repeat, continue to hit those spots. Good spot on the outside corner, makes it a 1-2 count here to Portowski. And so you're going to get the call from the home plate umpire. It's going to be a balk there on Blanco. No pause coming through. Just kind of roll through the whole thing, so there'll be no pitch on it. But Phelps will be able to move up to second. And you'll get a soft ground ball to second base. Swaney's going to field it, throw it across, and Portowski out on the ground ball. Does advance Phelps to third there after the balk and then going on the ground ball. So go ahead run for the Llamas 90 feet away with Austin Portowski now up. I'll be completely honest, I'm thoroughly impressed with basically everything on the Game Changer app to be able to score a game and keep track of stats and everything, but still very interested in the fact that I don't have an option to move the runner forward on a balk. Like there's no balk option on there when I move him forward. Very interesting. But hey, whatever. I just click Ether and we'll figure it out later. So Portowski lifts one to center field, but it looks like it's going to be glove there. So Elijah Tanner is able to get the third out, leave another runner on base as he's stranded at third, and that'll take us to the bottom of the 7th inning with the score still knotted up to everybody. So Shioji's still on here for the Llamas. Working into the 7th inning here. First pitch ball for him. And so Portalski's not able to pull down the foul ball right there, but it is a tough play once it gets up above the roof of the stadium. The wind kind of swirls with it, pushes it all around, and so it's tough to be able to hang on to it right there, but at least it will be a strike for Shioji, so it goes to a 1-1 count. So a big hack there from Caden Baker. Swings through, strike 2. Misses on the outside corner there, so it's going to be a 2-2. Ball 3 up high. So Shioji issues a walk there to Baker. And that's going to bring up Prescott, who has a 1 for 3 on the day, has a single to left field. Good catch. So the man behind the cameras up here, Brock, was able to look up for me. I was just going about it the wrong way. So I will take back my complaint about Game Changer. Kudos to you, Game Changer. The balk is just in the pitches rather than moving the runner over. So you just click it and it automatically moves it for you. So it actually makes it easier. So
So basically, just keep heading pitch.
yeah, well done. Well done. So Shioji's got a 2-1 count here to the leadoff batter and Jonathan Prescott. Another Harbor v. Harbor. Dahaba. Ball 3 outside. So Shioji getting a little all over the place. So you're going to get a ground ball up the middle. Going to be good for 1. The throw across in time to be able to get the double play. So big time for Shioji there. And so big breaking ball there from Shioji. Gets a swinging strike 1 from Tanner. And so you're going to get a cue ball over to first base. Portalski takes it. Is going to be able to get to the bag himself. So that's going to be 3 outs right there. And Shioji threw 7 innings, only letting up to 2 in the 2nd inning so far. So pretty good in his relief appearance to the 8th inning. So Blanco back on for the 8th inning, has done a good job being able to follow up and keep the zeros on the board against the Llamas here. First pitch strike for him as he's facing the catcher, Gage Miller. Miller's going to pop fly. It's going to be playable by Pettyjohn off of his glove, so not able to make the catch. Tough play for a catcher to be able to go over and grab. You never know which way to have the glove, and it's just kind of a hassle there with all the gear on and everything too. So bounces off his glove, is going to make a 1-2 count. And so Blanco delivers another foul ball straight back here by Miller. He said he hit him with the good old backyard baseball. It's the spitball. So it slips out of his glove. Unfortunate. The Ephus outside corner not going to be good enough for it. So you'll go to a 2-2 pitch. Comes back with another one, but not able to get on top of it enough to drop it down into the zone. And so that's going to be ball 4 on the outside corner. Gets Miller to first there, so a leadoff walk for the Llamas. Okay. So that's going to bring up the leadoff hitter for the Llamas and for the Chokers this season in number 16, Aiden Mcmurdo. McMurdo lays down a beautiful bunt. Blanco's going to come off and field it. The throw across is going to be not in time, so McMurdo's able to leg it out. So now you're going to have runners on first and second here with no outs. So a good start here to the top of the 8 for the Llamas. And you'll have Coach Snyder going out for a mound visit, talk things over with Blanco. So Furlong is going to come up to bat here for the Llamas. Has a double to left field and then was doubled up on that scorching line drive that he hit at the shortstop with McMurdo in motion and walk after that. So 1 for 2 on the day, looking to try and stay hot here at the plate, find a good barrel, and see if he can score 1, possibly 2, as he get the first pitch strike to him. Watches ball 1 up high. And he's going to swing through. It's going to be pop up straight back off of the roof right above us. Going to roll all the way back into the parking lot. But luckily, it looks like we've got some young, fresh legs in the stands running off for the foul balls. Hopefully, we're getting those back. And you're going to get another pop-up there from Furlong. It's going to be in the infield. Going to be an infield fly there. So no matter what, he's going to be out on that. And that'll be the first out recorded there of the inning. So Blanco is able to get 1 down here with runners on first and second. Ground ball there. Foul down the third baseline. So 1-1 count now to Caden Loop. Loop, one of the reasons that the Llamas are on the board with runs with the massive home run to left field. You're going to have a ball in the dirt there by Blanco. Loop watches the ball up high. You're going to have a snap throw back to first. McMurdo back in time. Three-one count here to Loop. Blanco's got to be careful. He's already seen the power from him today. As he's going to watch ball 4 in the dirt there. So you're going to walk the bases loaded, 1 out on the board. Coach Snyder coming back out. So I'm assuming we're going to be having a pitching change here. We could have a picking change, but most likely just a pitching change. And sure enough, it is. You're going to have, looks like number 23, Alejandro Valencia, coming in for the Prairie Dogs, the tall left-hander. So you're going to go from one lefty to the next lefty, and we'll see if Valencia is able to see if he can strand runners there. So new hitter here, new pitcher Valencia. Actually, I was right on both instances. You're going to have a new hitter here at the plate, too. First pitch strike from him, as it looks like it's going to be number 6 there, which should be Cade Stewart. And it sounds like the cheers from the dugout, I was correct there. It is Cade Stewart. As he's going to draw to a 1-1 count here. We'll see what Cade's able to do. He's listed on the roster as a right-handed pitcher. Pitchers who rake, question mark?
Right here. Arms that hammer.
And so Cade with 2 strikes on him. Valencia gets a big strike 3 call there. And he's going to be strike 3 looking. So 2 outs on the board now. Bases loaded. Reese Shioji up to the plate, looking to help himself out with a base knock here and grab a lead for the Llamas. Valencia hits the inside corner once again, so really seems to be locked in coming out of the bullpen. Well, technically he came from the dugout, but out of the bullpen. So Shioji ground ball in the 6 hole. Going to be fielded, throw across in time to be able to get Shioji. So Prairie Dogs get out of the little bit of jam right there. No runs earned, and we're going to stay tied up at 2 heading into the bottom of the 8th. So new pitcher on here for the Llamas after a fantastic job by Reese Shioji to keep him in the game. It's going to be Connor Beatty in. Good pitch on the outside corner there. He's going to be facing the left fielder, Kyler Bacon. Foul ball goes up the right field line. It's going to get up into the stands and stay up there. So 1-2 count here. Base knock right up the middle. So great barrel from Bacon there to be able to get the leadoff base runner aboard. Good speed there from Bacon too. So a good spot for the P-Dogs to be in here in the bottom of the 8th. So that'll bring up Klingelhofer. Ball 1 outside. So P-Dogs, like we talked about, everything's still knotted up at 2s. So a run here or a couple runs in the bottom of the 8th would go a long distance to be able to get them up with the opportunity to just get 3 outs and go capture the win of game 1. Runner's going to go. Bacon's got a good pitch to swing to go on as the ball was in the dirt. And McMurdo slides over to second base. So tries to apply the tag there, but the throw was just a little bit short, so had to go and reach for it and come back for the tag. Bacon able to get in around that tag, so now you've got the runner on second with nobody out. And that is the go-ahead run there, too. As Klingelhofer is going to check swing, they're going to go out and ask for help. And he's going to very confidently say, no, he did not go around there. Klingelhofer is going to get a High fly ball to center field. Tagging up is Bacon. He's going to come on the catch. Throw's going to be cut off at shortstop. No throw to third, so Bacon is able to advance to third there. So Klingelhofer does his job, moves the runner up. So that's going to bring up Tam Bellafuel here with a chance to be able to knock in the go-ahead run. Bellafuel already has a single to left field. He's walked, currently sitting at 1 for 2 on the day. Like we said, a base knock right here would be the biggest of the game so far. So he's just late on it, so it's going to be a foul ball down the first base side. That might actually be a first that I've seen too. It hits the rafters, not the Raptors. Ground ball up the middle, gonna get through. So Prairie Dogs are gonna take the lead there in the bottom of the 8th inning. Bellafield delivers for the P Dogs, and you've got a score of now 2-3. And work's not done yet. It's still just 1 out on the board. Bellafield at first. And that's going to bring up Cam Ferrari. Ferrari serving as the shortstop right now for the P Dogs. He's going to take a hack at it. It's going to pop it straight back and up and over the roof. So ball gets away there on the pickoff attempt, and Bellafield is going to be able to get all the way to third. To throw to third is going to be offline. So now you go from getting that run scored. Now you're going to have another runner on third here with 1 out. Ferrari's going to look for something elevated. If he can get something into the outfield, should be able to do a job here. And you're going to have a mound visit from Coach Stakelin. So Beatty able to lock back in there after the talk there from Coach Staglin. And now he's going to have an 0-2 count. Strike 3 looking right there. So a big pitch from Beatty to be able to get his second out. And not completely out of the weeds yet, as you're going to have Nathan Kassler stepping up to the plate. Base knock still will be able to extend the lead. Or a pass ball, correct. Good pitch there from Beatty. Big swing from Kassler is going to immediately get us to an 0-2. So P-Dogs have the lead, but preferably would like to be able to have more than 1 to play with in the bottom half of the 9th. Or sorry, top half of the 9th. And Kassler is going to be able to deliver on that as he gets a base knock down in front of Kondo right there. So that's going to be 2 runs in the bottom of the 8th, and they'll extend their lead to 2-4. Swaney swings through strike 1 there. Do 2. Pitch on the outside corner, so Swaney's going to get a 1-1 count. Castler over at first, 2 outs on the board. Beatty trying to get this third out and get his team back into the dugout with a chance to go and tie things up. It'll be ball 2 there on the outside corner. Swaney 1 for 2 on the day, has a walk, and then singled to right field. Watches strike 2 there on the outside corner. Beautiful spot there from Beatty. That's going to be ball 3 inside. Swaney thought it was ball 4, but we all have it as 3 up here. And so 3-2 count, no hold over at first base. So Castler's going to take off on the pitch. Runner's going to be in motion. Foul ball straight back. So stays alive here, and you're going to get another chance at the 3-2 pitch. Ooh, pitch on the outside corner is going to be ball 4 there. So Swaney's going to take his walk. And you're going to have runners on first and second now. With the catcher, Pettyjohn, up to the plate from Yakima Valley. Pettyjohn ground ball in the 6 hole. Makes the throw across. It's not going to be in time, but Portalski's able to glove it. So an infield single there for Pettyjohn. Gets the bases loaded now with 2 outs. So strike 1 here. Caden Baker up for the Prairie Dogs. Baker with a big hack. Fouls one straight back. Getting his money worth there. So the 2's running wild there on the board. You got 2-2 count, 2 outs. It's okay, just keys. Big strike 3 looking right there. So Baker goes down. That'll be the 3rd out, but not before P-Dogs are able to grab the lead in the bottom of the 8th inning. So you're going to head into the top of the 9th. 3 outs for the Llamas to be able to try and see if they can come back with a score 2-4. So Valencia on here looking to try and see if he can close things out. He's actually in line for the win here, as he was the on-book pitcher when they were able to take the lead. And he's going to have to start off with Taiki Kondo, the right fielder now for the Llamas. Kondo takes a big hack at that one, so it's going to be a 1-1 count now. We got a 2-year-old learning to swing up here, and she is having it. Ball 2 inside, 2-1 count here to Kondo. Ground ball to second base here. Swaney's going to come on, make the throw across, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Llamas down to their last 2 now. Batter's going to be number 24, the extra hitter, Kobe Phelps. So Phelps, 1 for 2 on the day, has a walk and a single to right field. Valencia goes up high, so a 2-0 count here to Phelps. Oh, it's good. I was just going to say it was going to fall off. Ball 3 upstairs, so now it's going to be a 3-0 count. Exactly what she said. You want to get right back into the zone here if you're Valencia.
That's exactly what she said.
And he fouls it straight back, so heeds the words there of Squish Panch. Comes and attacks the hitter. You got a 2-run lead. Really want to attack your hitters, especially with nobody on. As he goes and gets a foul ball by Phelps, you're going to get a look at it by Castler. Makes the catch right against the wall. So a great play there for the second out of the inning. And now they've taken the Llamas down to their last out. Excellent job to be able to stick with that thing, find the wall, and be able to make the catch. So it'll be up to Blake Portowski to see if he can continue to keep things going here for the Llamas. I'm good. Portowski, soft fly ball there, and Swaney's going to be able to pull it in for the last out. And so in the bottom of the 8th, the Prairie Dogs go and grab 2 and are able to grab the victory because of it. Your final score for the game 1 of the doubleheader is going to be the Llamas 2 and the Prairie Dogs 4. Give us about, I would say probably 30-ish minutes, maybe right around that 7 o'clock start time, as we're going to get game 2 of the doubleheader rolling over. And we'll see you all there.